Why am I tightlining? What am I doing? Hello my friends, I'm back with another video for you all today, and today I'm going to be doing my twist on the makeup I did in high school. Trend tag that's been going around YouTube. I'm currently still in high school, so if I did a makeup I did in high school, that would just be makeup I do now. So I decided to go back a step and do a makeup I did in middle school look because it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I didn't know much. I thought I was really good. I thought I was really good. Like, I got all these compliments all the time. My friends always asked me to do their makeup, and yeah, I just thought I was the bomb.com at it, but Alright, anyways, let's get started. So the first thing I would do, primer. What was primer? What is primer? In middle school, I did not use primer. What I would go in first was with this Mary Kay concealer, and it's in the shade Ivory 2, and this was the only shade I ever had. And this shade is super pale, and in middle school, yes, I was super pale, but even when I was darker, I still used this concealer. And so I would just kind of dot that under my eyes, and then blend it out with my finger, and I would just kind of like rub it in, honestly. And this feels so weird to do because I don't rub in anything anymore, but I just kind of rub it in. And I'm actually very tan right now, and this is way too late for me. But yeah, this is how I did my makeup in middle school. Especially like on the first day of school, I would wear my makeup like this, and I was tanner, so it probably would look like almost exactly like this. So I would just apply that under my eyes, and I wouldn't set it or anything because I didn't know what setting makeup was. I just thought, oh, that's cool. Alright, so the next thing I would do was I would go in with this Maybelline Eye Studio little eyeshadow quad in the shade 05 Give Me Gold, and this was like my favorite thing when I was in middle school. It was literally my life. I loved it so much. So I would first go in with, I had two brushes, a MAC 217 and a 219 brush, and these were like, I thought it was so cool. I had MAC brushes, and so I like use these every single day. So I would go in with this gold shade on the MAC 219 brush, and I would just kind of apply that all over my lid. No primer, no eye primer, no nothing. I just apply it all over the lid. And yeah, so it looked kind of like that. I didn't like blend or anything. I didn't do any of that. And then I would go in with the MAC 217 brush, and I'd go in with this coppery shade. They're both shimmery, by the way, just putting that out there. And then I just kind of like put that in the outer corner and then into the crease a little bit. But like, the thing is, I wouldn't really like blend it out. I just kind of like let it sit there really harsh. And I always made sure it was really dark too, because I really wanted this copper to show up. So it looked like that, basically, just like a copper and gold slapped onto my eye. And then I'd go back in with this 217 brush, and I'd put a little bit under my eye. You might say that I wore a lot of makeup in middle school, but like I was expressing myself, okay? Alright, anyways, then I would go in with this Stila Stale Day liquid light eyeliner in dark brown. I had a L'Oreal one before that, but then I upgraded to this. And so what I would do is I would just draw a really thick line all the way across my lid. So it basically looked like that. Like it was like really thick. Like way thicker than what I would ever do today. And I didn't do a wing or anything. I didn't know what a wing was. Or like, I did, but I was like really bad at them. So I didn't do them. I just did this line. And I kind of tried to make it as thick as possible, honestly. At the time I was in 8th grade, like, I wore this all the freaking time. When I was in like 7th grade, I didn't do the thick eyeliner as much, but yeah, 8th grade, this was it. And then I would go in with this Love and Beauty brand eyeliner pencil in the shade Dark Brown, and this was from Forever 21. I would just take that and line the outer third of my lower lash line, or like my waterline, just like that. I would keep the inner third like completely bare. And then I would go in with my favorite mascara from the time, and that was the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. And this gives like no volume, no nothing, but I always saw pictures of it, the mascara with the pink tube, and this is the mascara my mom owned. So I bought this because I just thought everybody else had it, so it must have been the shiz, you know? So I just applied that to my upper lashes. I didn't apply any mascara to my lower lashes. What was lower lash mascara applying? That wasn't a thing. And then the last thing I would do, yeah, super quick, super easy, didn't do like any face, didn't do any bronzer, didn't do my eyebrows. And my eyebrows, if you can't tell, they're not really there, and they were worse in middle school. Like, I'm gonna be inserting pictures of myself like all throughout the video just because, ew. Alright, anyways, next, the last thing I would do is I would go in with a Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss. And I had so many of these because they were $1, and my mom would buy them for me because they were only $1. So I had like red ones and pink ones and sparkly pink ones. This is just a pink one that I had. And they were like, they gave like no color at all. They just made your lips look really oily, kind of, and glossy. They actually didn't even make them look that glossy. They just kind of, I just thought since I was really cool because I wear lip gloss, and I would just apply that all over my lips, and then the look was complete. And I would whenever I was going out with like my friends or something, or just out, I would wear this, and I thought that I looked so cool, and all my friends were like, oh my gosh, Lysa, do my makeup for me, you're so good at makeup, I want to look like you. And it was, I don't know, this isn't cute. It's not cute. I have grown. I've gotten a lot better with my makeup skills since then. And this is just a little cringy to look at, but yeah, that's how I did my makeup in middle school. If you liked this video, please click like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!